I hate to say it, but Chev and Peter are officially gone from the peel. April Fools! Welcome to the Weekly Peel. I am John. It's kind of funny that I said that Peter and Chevrolet are gone from the peel because they're not here today. If you're watching, it's just me and my lovely wife Amaris.
Hello again.
How you doing, Amaris? It's been a good 40 episodes since you've been on.
Yeah. You know, last time I was on, I put my feet on John while we were recording. I think it was one of the first episodes.
It was the first episode.
The first episode. And I wasn't allowed back for a long time.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
you just like awkwardly like put your feet on my knee.
I was like, really comfortable.
Yeah, and you did the whole thing like where you put like one hand against your face like you're thinking and the other hand on like across your forearm, which is something you do when you drive and you're thinking.
I don't know what the word is. I think it's avid. Like, I am an intense hand speaker.
It's true.
And so, like, it doesn't stop when I'm driving. It actually gets worse when I'm driving.
Yeah, I remember when we were driving. I think it was Father's Day. You were driving our PT Cruiser, the greatest car in the world.
Greatest car in the world.
And you were like talking to me and my dad, and Joshua, our son, was in the back seat. My dad was in the back seat. I was in the front seat, and you were like, "Well, let me think about that." And your hands go off the wheel. The one goes like to your face, like you're thinking. The other one like across your arm, like your other, like holding onto your other arm. And me and my dad were like, no, the wheel. And then you just did it recently again.
I did.
What?
I talk a lot when I move my hands a lot when I speak. And I don't think your dad's gotten in the car with me while I was driving since then. Or at least
he was really scared.
He's not been comfortable in the car with me driving ever since.
I don't think he's been in the car with you. I think that was it.
Yeah.
I think you scared him out of it.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering where Peter and Chevrolet are, they are not here. Obviously, we said that. So Chevrolet was supposed to record something. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but he's doing something for a month. And he won't be here. Is in Florida.
Got a job.
No, kind of. I don't want to. Yeah, kind of.
Just leave the quotations.
The quotations. Yes, he's in Florida for about a month, and then he'll be back. He's supposed to record something. He didn't, and then Peter was like, "Hey man, we're gonna have to record a really quick episode this week because I'm really busy." And I was like, "Do you just like want the week off? Because I like to give people respect."
You're a good boss.
Yeah, I'm a good boss, even though I'm not really the boss. I mean, anyway, I was trying not to sound like
you can say that now that they're all gone.
Yeah, I'm a good boss. Yeah, no. So Peter was like, "Yeah, I have a really busy week," and he's like, "That would be really awesome." And he texted me something. He said to throw this in that he received an informal review on the Peel from a friend that said it was, and I quote, "not cringe." End quote. So thank you, friend, for the review. Thank you, Peter, for passing that along. Yes. So that's where they are. And my backup option was just to do this. No. I was gonna say my backup option was to do this alone. That was. And I was like, that can't be.
I was gonna make a really good joke about I like being a backup option.
That's a great joke.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you wanted the backup option. I've been wanting to
I was the backup option?
Yes, no. I've been wanting to have you back on. I mean, like, we live in the same house, so it's pretty easy. But it's just difficult because we live in the same house and we always record over Zoom that I'm like, how would that work? I'd have to get like a 60-foot long extension cord for you to go to the desktop while I'm up here recording.
Yeah.
So mic cable, not extension cord. But.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Josh was downstairs making us some dinner right now while we're up here recording.
Yes, our 2-year-old son is downstairs unsupervised cooking. Yeah. How have you been?
I've been good.
Tell the peelers. It's been a while.
I've been really good. Life has treated me well since then. We got a dog since the last time I was here.
That's true. We did get a dog. We got a dog, and he's the worst. No, he's a good dog.
He's a massive dog.
He is.
So
he's like almost 100 pounds.
He's kind of bullied us into saying that he's a good dog because anything less he won't accept.
Yeah. I don't know if we've talked about this on the Peel, but Peter has helped me chase the dog. When we went to the beach, and Peter was trying to be like Caesar Milan.
Yeah.
And he was like, because we watched an episode while we were all there, because we stayed a couple days. This is last year. And
this is with the beautiful Jen, who
his wife.
I miss you, Jen, every day.
If she's listening.
If you're listening. Yes. How's the baby?
They didn't announce that. No, I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, so we're trying to get the dog into the water because he's scared of it, and then Peter was like, it's fine, like, I got this. I've been watching the show for a while, and I saw what to do, and the dog got out of his leash and ran, and so that was fun.
Well, our dog's name is Archer.
Yes.
We're getting really on a tangent
we
here.
We are.
But
we're just shooting the breeze, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Peelers.
But
you have to.
I have to. But one of his ways of like asserting dominance is running away. It's just how
yeah, he's like, catch me if you can, and he's gone.
and he's gone.
And
he's come back.
Gone.
I mean, not willingly, but he's come back every time.
Yeah, he got out of our fence. That was fun.
Yeah,
I had to chase him down the street barefoot.
So if you're wondering,
yes.
I am doing really good. Yeah. I haven't had to chase him down once.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I have. I'm doing terrible. My life is awful. Well, happy April Fools. It's Friday. Not now while we're recording. It's very late at night. It's like 8. It's 9 o'clock. Man, this is past our bedtime.
This is,
Yes. Happy April Fools, everybody. Amaris, do you have any funny April Fools pranks that you've either heard of, been a part of, or just any pranks in general? Because obviously April Fools is it's about pranks. That's just the day of pranks.
Yeah. And so I know you asked that, and I was supposed to prepare a ton of stories, and the thing is I couldn't find any stories.
Yeah, they were honestly. I was expecting the internet to come in for the win, and people are just not sending out their cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this would be technically the Cringe Files.
Oh yeah. Hold on, you have a hair right here.
Oh, thank you.
But I would have to say probably the cringiest season for any April Fools is 9th grade through 12th grade.
So high school.
Yes.
Otherwise known as high school.
Well, you were homeschooled, so I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Did you have school years? I don't know.
I don't know if anybody knows this age group or these years. It's usually 9 to 12th. It's not as commonly known as high school, but that's what it is.
Well, I did go to an arts high school.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was
Michael B. Jordan went to your school.
Yes.
Not at the same time.
Yeah.
But
so it was 9th grade but with flair. But so I think everybody knows this. When you're in high school, every person knew you were getting dumped on April Fool's Day.
Dude, you have no idea.
Everyone.
You have an idea. I don't. I didn't go to real school.
Simultaneously was getting dumped at 12:01 a.m. April Fool's Day.
Okay, I thought you meant dunked on or something like that. I misheard you. But
no,
you said dumped.
Yes. Broken up with.
Yeah.
On April Fool's Day, and some were not getting back together.
So they were like, oh, we're breaking up at LOL.
Yeah.
And then just ghosted. Just, oops. Bad timing.
After a certain amount of times of being dumped on April Fool's Day, you kind of just go.
Did this happen to you?
No,
well, no,
it didn't happen to
Did
me.
you do that to somebody?
I think numerous times.
Oh,
I don't think that there was a time where, I think I've done this.
So you used it as an out?
No.
Or it was just a prank?
It was just a prank.
Oh, I think but some people would use it as an out,
No, what I'm saying is when people get really upset and they're like, "Did you just dump me on April?" And then they
don't get.
There was no return.
One time, with me and my friends in high school, we got pranked like very, very hard by one of our youth leaders, and it actually was like a youth leader and all the girls that were on this like youth trip. They like all went in together to prank like all the guys, and it was awful. And when we like kind of were like catching on to it, we basically told our friend, it was the one guy in the group that was dating one of the other girls. They were like, dude, you should break up with her. It would be such a funny prank. And he was like, he had the wisdom to be like, no, like, I'm not doing it. They were like, no, come on, man. It'll be fine. Just fake break up with her in front of everybody and make it seem really real.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't. But
yeah. Everyone has been dumped at least. I'm sorry. Most people have been dumped at least once on April Fool's Day.
Yeah. No.
Have I done any April Fool's jokes on you, or do I just not care?
I think you try and you'll like text me something like, I cut my leg off. And I'm like, no, you didn't.
I have never.
No, but not like that. But today, literally today, as we're recording this, not on April Fool's Day. Let's travel back in time to when we recorded this. Not when you're listening, Peelish, but when we recorded. Amaris, you texted me and you were like, John, I just got another raise. And I was like, what? And then I didn't answer. She was like, John, seriously, like, look at that. And I was like, what? No way. How much? Congratulations. And I'm like online buying a bunch of stuff. And I'm just kidding. No. And then she sends me a picture, or you send me a picture of a $100,000 bar. And I'm like, how dare you?
Well, I don't know who it was. It was either Harper or Monica, either my boss or our pro shop. Yeah, coworker. And one of them left an $100,000 bar on my desk.
Yes.
And I just thought that was like the best dad joke of all time. And I don't get to tell many dad jokes. I'm not clever.
Or a dad.
or a dad. So, yeah.
Wow.
I took my chance. And then not only did I send it to John, but I sent it to my father-in-law, and I was like, do you like me yet? Is this... Do you approve?
Yeah, he's the king of the dad jokes.
He is
He's got hundreds of them.
I would kill to know his April Fool's stories.
Oh man, I bet you he has a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I know the only prank that we've done to each other on April Fool's. It was me to you, and I don't even know. Actually, I don't even think it was maybe it was April Fool's. But the last time I pranked you, I had to stop pranking because it was so bad. You don't remember this?
No.
So it was when we were living in our other house, and you had gotten up from the table. We were eating dinner, and my mom was down visiting, and I grabbed the salt, and I'm really quickly trying to be, this will be funny if I salt her water, and so I quickly because it's like this like large like bowl type of thing. It's like made for salt, but it's like you can put your hand in and pinch the salt like the meme guy.
You're meant to use a little spoon for it.
So I just reached in and I just like dumped a handful in your water, and when you came back, you took a sip.
I was so thirsty. And I chugged it.
Didn't take a sip. You chugged it.
I chugged it, and the when you drink something so fast. Like you don't even have time to process what happens, like the taste of it. And I think I chugged the whole cup, and instantly I just flail my arms across the table.
Yeah.
And
I was already in shock because you were chugging it. And I was waiting for I was like kind of like snickering, but then I was like, oh, she's really chugging this.
Yeah. And what happened after I flailed my arms and threw everything across the table?
Spit the water out everywhere, didn't you? Or no?
I spit some water out, whatever was left in my mouth.
and you immediately had this look like you were going to die. And you started crying.
I ran.
like tears in your eyes. I'm saying like there were literal tears in your eyes, and I think you screamed or said something, and you ran to the bathroom to throw up.
I can tell you exactly what I screamed. It was, oh no!
It's true. Either that or John. Either one. And I was waiting for a hilarious prank that never came. It was horrible.
And I went to the bathroom and I threw my guts up.
Yes.
And this, what makes it worse is I just came off of one of the worst pregnancies ever, where my entire pregnancy I was throwing up
non-stop. 9 months.
9 months of throwing up. I did. And not even, I mean, how old was Joshua? And I'm like, man, I'm out of the...
Not even a year.
And he just... You ruined me that day. I haven't drank water since.
Yeah, no, you haven't. I can vouch for that, you know.
Yeah.
No, so I did go online and look up some. Like I said, I wasn't too impressed because I didn't find a whole lot, but I did find some, and a lot of them. Okay, there was a few of them that were really crazy, like very insane. Like a lot of people died from pranks, and I was like, yeah, this isn't funny. I was like, it was like one where there was a stop, like somebody covered a stop sign, and 2 old ladies got into a car accident and died. Because so that's not the funny ones that I found.
Wait a second. They painted over this?
No, they covered it. So they just put this giant sheet over this stop sign, so they didn't notice it, and they went through the intersection. 2 old ladies at the same time, different directions.
Yeah. Jeez.
Be careful. I can see it on your face. Like you're like, just moving on. So this thing that this lady in Michigan lost her job and got like after the police got involved because she put laxatives in brownies for a coworker's going away party, and they said that they basically like she got in trouble because it was considered like drugging someone.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, it really is.
That's insane. I didn't know that. So she like got literally fired for doing a prank to one of her coworkers because she just left the brownies there and they didn't like, I don't know.
But laxative. Yeah. In a public place with public bathrooms. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, and there was actually another one, and I'm trying to see if it's this one. Oh yeah. So these like these high schoolers in 2008, they were seniors in Brooklyn, and they made these bundt cakes, and they had like red candy on it. But it was like and basically they put like a bunch of like I think it's laxatives. Yes, it's something stronger. It's like another name of it, another brand of it. Or Dolcolax or something like that, but it's like very like strong, and they put it like all over these bundt cakes, these little like candies, but it was like infused with all that, and they gave it to their teacher, and their teacher ate 5, right?
Stop
literally
it.
Just like one after another, just dug right in and started experiencing mouth numbness, chest tightening, and it says major tummy rumbles, right? So but like they had to go to the hospital. And it was basically like they had symptoms of poisoning. So like they were like having like insane symptoms, and this is they interviewed like a friend of somebody that was involved, and they said nobody's died from a laxative. He thought it was funny. I thought it was funny too. That was it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I didn't realize that this is such a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I know that it's illegal.
Yeah, I should have asked you. How do you know that?
Is because, YouTube has shorts now. This like whatever short videos, obviously. And there was this girl, and she was like, just put laxative in my boyfriend's brownies, and now he's my ex-boyfriend. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, that's illegal. Delete this video. And then it came out like after that video, like when people do like slideshows of like the repercussions after.
Yes.
There was like an article that like the boyfriend had sued the girl.
Dude.
And
you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful today, peelers.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I used to have like a recurring dream all the time, like
about laxatives.
No. About doing so the recurring dream was this, and it was always the same. I would do something illegal, like rob a bank or
the standard.
Yeah, something illegal that would make the cops chase me.
Yes.
And at some point in my dream, I would realize I can't run away from the cops. So every single time in this dream, I would turn around and go, just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding. No, you don't understand. It's April Fool's pranks. Got you.
And I would always I would wake up right before they made the decision to arrest me.
So you never got caught in either. You never got caught in either.
I don't know why I had that dream so often, but I always would think that's the best way to get out of a crime is by saying,
Your Honor, I was just kidding. I just saw this thing of this guy. And it was because we didn't talk about is the slap of the slap, right? We all know what we're talking about because it's just happened this last week.
People on the comments, the slap heard around the world.
Yeah. So, I saw this video, and it was Will Smith apologizing to Chris Rock, and it was this guy, and he was standing before a judge, and he was just I just want to say that I'm sorry for the things I've done. I just started he was good, but you could tell this guy did something horrible. He was in handcuffs, in it, so it was just but he was just heartfelt singing, so I was just kidding. Just that's how you get out of it,
Excuse me, sir. I was just kidding. Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to see if I have any other good ones. Somebody had a pet tarantula, and they put it in a bowl in a restaurant, and called the waitress over and said there's a bug in the food, and they got kicked out of the restaurant forever. So they got banned from it. It says back. Somebody wrote this back in grade school. Dumped a bunch of Sweet and Lows into a teacher's coffee thermos when they weren't in the room. Turns out they had an saccharin. I don't know.
Very careful.
It's some kind of allergic reaction to what was in Sweet and Low. They had an allergy to what was in it, and they got incredibly sick. And so they started interviewing all the kids in the class to find out. It turned into a huge ordeal, and they were 10 or 11.
Aww.
And yeah, so I stay safe out there, peelers. It's April Fool's, and don't be the fool this April. That's just and that was good.
That was a good one.
Thank you. So another thing so the first episode that you came. Oh, actually, you know what? Before this, I'm all over the place. I'm always all over the place. But that's okay. I wanted to read. I found you sent this to me this week, and I thought this was hilarious, and I needed to share. So we're currently trying to buy a new bed frame because our bed frame is terrible, and so there was one that we found, and you, Amaris, you sent me this review, and it says update, right? And talking about this bed frame, it has the most insane pictures of just bricks, and it looks like a hurricane or a bomb went through, a bomb went off, a tornado. It looks insane. And it says update, this bed is built like a tank. I had a vehicle crash through my bedroom wall while I was in bed. This bed saved my life and stopped the vehicle from going further into my house. If you think you want to buy it. I'll be buying this again. I just got this. I'm well experienced building furniture from all places. It's not hard to put together. And he continues on. But it's just unreal because you can see the pictures.
You gotta show it to the camera.
Yeah, I'll put it on in post, so it'll be up there. But and apparently it went through a bunch of bricks. It looks like it's just this house got massacred, but the bed is fine. The bed, you can see the bed. It's perfectly fine.
So that is definitely the bed that we will be buying.
Yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. So moving on to what I was gonna say, I had to throw that in there.
That is so funny.
Yes. But the last time that you came on, you were a little confused because when I said what we were talking about, you were like, "Oh, I didn't realize that's what we were talking about," because it was something different that you wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Right? You remember this?
I do remember.
Yeah, peelers, you probably remember if you've been with us from the beginning or if you've gone back. Either one. You should go back and listen to more.
I'm going to get off camera really quickly because I need to wipe my nose.
Oh, okay. You could have just done that. That would have been fine. You didn't have to expose yourself like that, It's okay.
I didn't want to just be bending out of nowhere.
Oh, well, anyway. So we were watching, this is a long time ago, a little over a year ago, and we were watching Marley and Me. and and this was right. This is the same day that, if you remember back then, Jake Gyllenhaal came out and told people, "Hey, I don't shower because I'm saving the world," right? And everyone was making fun of him, like, no wonder that Tom Holland could like spider sense him. He could smell him, and and that stuff. That's like the movie's like from 2019.
Spoiler alert! Sorry, guys.
Jeez, yeah. Sorry. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yeah, somebody could smell somebody else because. Anyway, so yes. And then when we were watching Marley and Me, which is a terribly good movie, I would say both terrible and good, not like really good, but like it's just both good and both bad. You just were like, "Hey, John," as we're watching this movie, and I think it was when Owen Wilson was on the screen. You're like, "You ever wonder what celebrities smell like? Like, I wonder what Owen Wilson smells like." And I responded, "Nope, I don't think I ever have." What do you? So what is this?
Yeah,
you want to talk about this?
I do want to talk about this. Because I think
this is also one of the weirdest things we've. Nah, maybe not. This might be one of the weirdest things we've talked about on this show.
Maybe, but I want to know if anybody else experiences this. I have an incredibly strong nose. I always have. I can smell things from like a mile away. It's just I have a very strong sniffer.
You should see a deadlift.
Oh, what?
Never mind.
What's that?
It was because you said you have a strong nose. So this is a terrible joke because it like lifting weights.
I'll give you a sympathy laugh.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway.
I'll leave that in. I was like, should I cut it out? No, I'll leave it.
Okay. So, I have a really strong nose. I get it now.
Finally.
And I always I don't know why, but like my first thought is like when perfumes like smell like something and they bring you back to a memory. It's so
nostalgia nose.
Well, it's just everything is like connected to my nose. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand why.
The reason that you married me is because your nose told you that it was.
Yes. But when I see people, I always I don't know why, but it's like
sniff them?
No. It's my first instinct.
Yeah. Your maiden name was Biden, right?
John. We're cutting that out.
I'm gonna cut that out because it's fine if you make fun of people on here. But anyway, continue.
So, I don't know what it is, but whenever I first see people, I just assume what they smell like until I do. Get close enough where I can smell them. I don't know why. It's just a thing of mine, okay?
Okay.
And so there's just a bunch of celebrities that I have in my brain that I'm just like, yeah, I know exactly what they would smell like.
Yeah, okay. So do you remember what you would have thought Jake Gyllenhaal smelled like before you found out that he probably smells terrible?
Like a woody smell, like a one of those bars of soap that are like for men, and they're like cedar.
Dr. Squatch.
Yeah, they're like cedar and licorice or something.
Cedar and acorns.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be kind of good.
And it's just like freshly cut grass in each bar.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I feel like he would smell like.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you. I wanna hear more about this. So,
okay.
All right. So let's. Because we actually never, I don't think we talked about it. So Owen Wilson, because we brought that up.
Owen Wilson smells like Fresh Ocean Suave body wash.
It's from the dollar store?
From the dollar store.
Wow.
You know for a fact that's what he smells like.
Yeah.
Fresh Ocean Suave.
Wow.
Is it Suave or Suave?
I think Suave is better. I don't think it's correct, but I think Suave is better. I don't know.
Suavemente.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a Spanish word.
I
know. But yeah, so that's what I feel like he smells like.
Okay. All right. How about Rainn Wilson from The Office?
Rainn Wilson, pine cones.
Why so quick?
Because I just imagine him in the forest somewhere.
Okay.
Also, he's a big hippie. So.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Okay, all right. How about J-Lo?
Oh my gosh, J-Lo smells like a Victoria's Secret perfume, and That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Let's see. How about Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
He smells like bats. He smells like a cave. No.
I was gonna say he smells like, what's that little duck on the commercials?
I have no idea.
Affleck.
Oh, Affleck? He smells like an Affleck duck? What does an Affleck duck smell like?
I don't know.
That's a whole nother celebrity.
No, no, but that's not his last name. So
Affleck.
Sense.
Oh,
Affleck. Affleck.
I think it's Affleck.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. I always say
AFFLECK.
No, yeah. But I always say Ben Affleck, like like as if he's the owner of Affleck, like with the duck.
Affleck.
Am I Ben Affleck? Am I saying it wrong? Is it a fleck? No, it's definitely wrong. Is it Ben Affleck?
It's not J-Lo, it's Jello.
Jello. Oh, that's where Jello comes from. Wow, I didn't know that.
No, but Ben Affleck, yeah. It's gonna bug me now.
Okay, so what does he smell like?
What does he smell like? I don't know why, but I'm getting Play-Doh.
What did Play-Doh smell like? Like the philosopher? Like Ben Affleck? No, you don't have to
Play-Doh smells like BO.
Yeah.
And freshly cut leather.
Wow, that was good considering probably nothing about. I don't really know.
What year?
A while ago.
Yeah. I'm thinking at a time where deodorant wasn't around.
I don't think that they had that. So,
yeah.
Okay. All right. How about this is gonna be a very, very good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How about
a very goodly one?
Very goodly one. How about Daniel Craig?
A man.
He smells like guns and fighting.
No, he smells like. I'm trying to think of like the most expensive manly perfume.
Axe.
What is a good man cologne? And I'll tell you.
Can I not say Axe again?
No,
is that not right?
No. No, Daniel Craig. He smells like a bourbon-y cologne.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about Jack Black?
Jack Black.
He smells like wrestling.
Yeah. Toast and
Toast and stretchy pants.
I feel like he gets like those 3-in-1 body washes.
Or like the 6-in-1, you can do your car with it at the end of it.
One of those. And I'm thinking like Fresh Ocean as well.
Wow.
Because that's like the most basic 6-in-1 body wash.
Wow. How about Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber, pure Axe.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
No. Even worse than Axe. You know those like dollar store colognes? Those Body for You ones or whatever they're called?
Yes.
That's exactly what he smells like.
Or he smells like Axe chocolate, like the one that's been like discontinued since like 2014.
Whichever, that is the one. Like it doesn't even have a scent. It's just all alcohol.
Oh god.
Like.
All right. Last one. Stephen Furtick.
The gospel.
He smells like Jesus.
Jesus and wine.
It smells like new Bibles and fresh pews. Just theology.
Just theology. What does Stephen Furtick smell like?
Smells like power.
No. That's a good one. I don't know. I think you have me stumped. No. No, it's coming up. It's like
Yes, it's getting there.
What are the different things of men's cologne? It's like fresh scent, like sea salt scent, woodsy, like a bourbon-y scent, and then what's the other ones?
I don't know. Drawing a blank.
I'm thinking, you know that Johnny Depp cologne?
No.
Okay, so Johnny Depp did a cologne.
I'm not into nose things like this.
Well,
you know?
I can tell you, he smells the exact same as Johnny Depp.
Okay.
And Johnny Depp did a cologne commercial for...
Johnny Depp smells exactly like...
I'm forgetting the name of it, but it's a really cool commercial where it's like wolves around him and he's like playing a guitar. And everyone was
that
like...
sounds very Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I mean, hello. And that's the cologne that he wears because he saw it on TV one day and he said, that's a real man.
He's like, lift your hands, he's here.
Yes. And he went to the store that day. He saw that commercial and got that cologne, and he hasn't stopped wearing it.
Wow. I like that.
Thank you.
Right. You ready to say some thank yous?
I am ready to say some thank yous.
I would like to say thank you for Peter and Chevrolet for being the fool today in April's and not being here.
Yeah. I want to thank Daniel Craig
Wow.
for being yourself, honey. You're doing great.
I was going to say something else. I would like to thank Johnny Depp for making Stephen Furtick smell like a man.
I would like to thank Daniel Craig for being Daniel Craig. You're doing amazing.
Oh my gosh. I would like to thank the salt in your water for making you throw up, the laxative and all the brownies, and you, the listeners, and we'll see you next week. Dude, I lost it.
You didn't lose it. You just have to find it.